Okay guys, haven't done this in a while, but today's food is something special. It's gonna be delicious. Making a Galician fish. It's a cold water fish. It's really fucking ugly by the looks. I'm not to self remember to put a picture of the ugly fucker on YouTube. But it actually tastes lobstery, which is odd, right? Because it's a fish, it's not a shellfish. But people here just boil it with potatoes and put some olive oil and some paprika and rock salt on top of it, and that's it. It's already delicious like that. But I thought I could give it a little twist, so this is an experiment. I'm gonna make it like they do, except with the olive oil and the paprika. I'm gonna make a calamari strogonoff to put on top of it, and I'm gonna add some grilled shrimp. I think it's gonna work just fucking perfect. By the way, I'm not gonna show you the cleaning process because fuck it, it's too long. Remember when you work with calamari, get them fresh. Don't get those frozen assholes or the already chopped idiots. They don't taste as good. Get them fresh and, you know, get into them and clean them good. De-gut them. When you get the head is delicious. Don't lose the head. You have to take out the eyes and the beak. The calamari have a little beak between the tentacles. Get that out because it scratches your throat when you swallow it. I don't want to be eaten by my food or looked at. So I get rid of the eyes and the beak, and basically it looks something like this. You see? This is a clean head. It doesn't have a beak and it doesn't have eyes. You can smell it. If it smells fresh, it smells fresh. If it smells like, you know, shitty, don't eat it. You're gonna die. Oh, this is the fish one. I'm sorry about the messy kitchen thing, but I just went through the cleaning process, which is quite thorough. This is the fish. You could look that it's like, you know, meaty, and it has a big bone on it. You can do this recipe without getting this fish because this is gonna be hard to get outside Spain. I think you can get it in France and maybe Greece. I don't think Greece is an option, but maybe in Ireland or something like that. Anyways, I'm gonna show you a picture of it. This would work with any white fish that has strong texture meat. Don't use the fishes that if you fry them they go like because it's gonna suck. You need strong pieces that you can put sauce on top and then the shrimp. Wait, did I say shrimp a lot? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. So we're gonna start by cooking the fish. We're gonna add the potatoes below and the fish on top. We're gonna cover the potatoes on the water, but not the fish because I don't want it to lose its flavor. I want it to keep the maximum flavor that I want. And I'm gonna salt the two layers. I'm gonna salt the potatoes and then I'm gonna salt the fish. I'm gonna use two different salts. I'm gonna use soft salt for the potatoes and I'm gonna use rock salt for the fish. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. Then I'm gonna make the sauce, right? The sauce is a stroganoff. It has mushrooms, it has calamari, onion, and garlic. That's about it. About the condiments, don't go too wild about them. Let's start with the process, okay? Too much talk. Okay, so we have a pot, right? Now, remember I told you I don't want to soak the fish, just the potatoes. Now, I've soaked these potatoes for half an hour in cold water so they lose the starch. You can see the pieces. I want big chunks of it because I want the potato to be, you know, not hard, soft, but complete, right? So I'm gonna put this, you know, you can see that it's only covered in water. I'm gonna put some soft salt on that. Don't be shy because potatoes will get the salt. You need to put that there and then you're gonna add your fish. Put it, this is too much water, wait. Okay, put it on top, but allow it to be even. You don't want to put piece of fish over itself because it's gonna get differently cooked, and you want it to cook even. There you go. You see that? It's perfect. Now I use soft salt for the potatoes, and I'm gonna use a different kind of salt for the fish, but I only will sprinkle it just a bit. There you go. Now this is gonna be soft flavored. It doesn't matter because we're gonna have the stroganoff on top. So we need fire. Be generous about the fire. I want it to cook fast so the flavor remains. If you cook it too long, the fish is gonna lose all its thing, and we don't want that. We want the thing to be fishy. By cooking it with the potatoes, you're gonna get the flavor distributed between the fish and the potatoes, and it's gonna be delicious. I guarantee it. So you just put that there and let it boil. Now we come to the fun part, the slicing and dicing. Okay, so we're gonna need 2 knives for this job because calamari are slippery fuckers. Now this knife serves me just well. It cuts a lot, it's thin, it's easy to use. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab some of your calamari, line them up, and cut them in rings. See, this knife works like a charm. That's it. You keep sliding, get your calamari separated. Remember, it has to be really clean because, you know, some people like the guts. I don't. I think they're disgusting. Right? Then you cut it just like that, nice and easy. Ringy stuff. Watch it. You can get slippery and you can cut the shit out of yourself. Come on. These are fresh calamari from here. They're local ingredients. Calamari are found everywhere, so you're not gonna have a problem. Oh, if you don't like seafood, this is really fishy, so you shouldn't try it. If you like seafood, this is paradise. I think it's one of the best things you can do with calamari is making a stroganoff out of them. It's not common though, because stroganoff is often made out of, you know, hunting beef or rabbit. I disagree. I think seafood is perfect for stroganoff. I mean, the Russians were onto something. So now that you have your calamari cut, you're gonna have to work through your other ingredients. Right? We're gonna have to work with the onions and garlic. Don't worry much about the mushrooms now. They're gonna be at later, right? So we're gonna get 2 slices of onion. Avoid the center because it looks better like this. You can use the center to cook some, you know, eggs at the evening or something. That I wouldn't recommend eating eggs after this meal because you're gonna get bloated. Right? So get rid of the part of the onion you don't want, and then slice it French style. We call it juliana here. You're gonna have you have the rings like this, and you go with the vein. I know I make it look really easy. You can go slower. It doesn't matter. Okay. Now that you have that, separate it. You know, always have your ingredients on hand because you're gonna need them fast. Stroganoff is something you don't want to overcook, especially on the cream part. If you do that, the fucking thing will go separated. It looks awful. Save the. Yeah. Oh my god. Now, this is something delicious. This is, I don't know how to say it in English. Membrillo? Apricot? I don't know. But I assure you it's delicious. It has nuts in it. Oh my god. Beautiful. It's the equivalent to the pumpkin, the shit they made on the United States. I don't know. I think this is better. Grab your garlic, peel it. If you see my other videos, you can see that I have a technique that makes this part really easy. You just have to pay attention, cut it in half, get rid of the skin, and it works like a charm. Alright? I don't want it too garlicky because I actually don't want to mess with the flavor of the calamari. Different to chicken and rabbit, that they don't have much flavor or a distinctive flavor that you want to really, keep. This strogonoff is all about the fishiness and the seafood touch of it. So I recommend not using too much outside ingredients. We're going to use garlic because it's part of the recipe. But we're not using as much as I would do normally. Now you have your garlic, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to put it on French style. Fucking French. Okay. Again, I make it look easy. You don't have to do it as quick as I do. You just do it properly. Remember not to cut yourself. That's just mean. Oh my god, this garlic is aggressive. It's hitting me on the eye. I'm wearing glasses. You don't have to be super thin about the layers you cut. Yeah. Now that you have that, you can start working. Now, this stroganoff today, it also will have a twist because since I'm using Galician components to build it, I want it to be more, how do you say, from here, right? Then I'm gonna add, when I add the cream at the last minute, I'm gonna add some paprika. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, I'm gonna clean this and I'm gonna start cooking. Okay. You should never smoke in a kitchen, but this is my kitchen and I do what I want. So the rule is no smoking in the kitchen because ashes can go in the food. If you do so, use an ashtray. Don't be a fucker. And please, if you get ashes on your food, discard the shit and make it again. Don't be mean to the fucking people. Okay. We're gonna need a pan. There you go, a pan. Has to be heated, right? We're gonna use, for this thing, we're gonna use a mix of butter and olive oil to cook it. Doesn't have to be like that, but I like the mix of, oh shit, I have beer in the fridge. Okay. Hey, beer. I'm sorry. Yeah. Get a beer out of the fridge. Come on. There you go. Okay, awesome. Anyways, if you have beer in the fridge, take it out and drink it. It's gonna be better. Everything. Please, oh please, use real butter. Don't use any other shit. Even that shit that you can't believe it's not butter. Well, let me tell you what, it's not butter, so don't use it. I don't know what the fuck it is. Nobody does. It's a mystery. Anyway, you're gonna grab a piece of frozen as fuck butter, put it in there. Remember not to burn the butter, right? You're gonna put some olive oil and that's gonna keep it from burning. Lower your fire if necessary. I need to melt the butter first. Don't let it burn, don't let it get brown. If it does that, discard, clean the pan and start over with the butter. Burnt butter is not pleasant to the, mouth. Anyways, once you have your melted shit here, you're gonna add your garlic. Whatever you do, whatever circumstances you're in, don't burn the garlic. It goes sour. You don't want that in your dish. Some dishes can tolerate that, you know, seafood can't. So get it there, make it transparent, don't make it brown. Shit, people, don't make it brown. It's gonna take like half a minute or a minute to be on. When you start smelling, oh, this is one of the most delicious smells in kitchen. This is butter, olive oil, and garlic. If you add shrimp to that, it's perfect. I wish my house would always smell like that. But today is calamari, so we're gonna add the calamari there. There you go. Yeah, ooh, come on. You're gonna see that it starts wiggling and getting tougher. Beer, important for your system. Oh my God, it's perfect. It's almost frozen. But it's not. Oh my God, perfect beer. Cigarette, ashes out of the pan, important. You're gonna add salt. I rather use rock salt, this one, because I like the texture of it in my fingers. But you're gonna put some of it, just some of it. You're gonna add some fresh grated pepper. If you don't have that, you can just add black pepper. Don't be too, you know, greedy on the pepper. Like I said, I want the taste of the calamari to remain nice and almost untouched. Right? Now that you have that, if you have some fresh rosemary, add it later. If you are unfortunate like me and you have it dry, add it now. But just a dash. Don't get greedy with the extra ingredients, with the spices. Like I said, fish should taste like fish. So wiggle it around a little bit. Oh my God, look at the color that's getting. That's what you need. Okay. Again, beer and a smoke. Oh my God. It smells delicious. It really does. It really does. Trust me, mates. It really does. Oof. Give it to Papa. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait to get this done. Oh, check your fish once in a while. There you go. There you go. It's gonna create some foamy shit on top. That's the grease. We're gonna discard it later with a spoon. Don't worry about it. Okay. Let's get a spatula. There you go. Excellent. Excellent. This is not light. I mean, I'm gonna add cream to it. So if it's cold outside, you know, it's better. Oh my God, this is delicious. Don't put too much oil in it, because the oil on the cream will float and it's gonna look weird. I don't want that. I want the cream to be uniform, like one color. Okay, watch out. There you go. Time to discard the foamy shit. You're gonna add a steel spoon and discard it. That's it. You just clean the thing. When the potatoes are soft, then the fish is ready. Simple as that. Taste for salt. It's perfect. Perfect, perfect. Man, I have a mess of dishes. Don't overdo the calamari. Add the onion now, when they're almost done. If you overdo the calamari, then you have to cook them a lot, because they're gonna get hard. And they have to be soft in the mouth. So you have to cook them a little bit. So add the onion, let it, you know, incorporate to the dish. I mean, some people like to fry the onion first, then the calamari. But what I want is the pieces of onion to actually show in the plate. So it's like a relish, and that's gonna give it another texture. And the flavor is just the fucking same. So if you don't want the onion to appear on your dish because you don't like the texture, you can add it. You can go the other way around. You can add the garlic, then the onion, then the calamari, right? Nothing fancy. Trust me, it smells delicious. I wish I could put the smell on the camera. Oh my god. This is the shit gods eat. Okay. Oh, come back, asshole. There you go. Huele bien, abuelo. Qué bueno. Yeah, my grandfather is here with me. He says it smells delicious. Because it does. Okay. You don't need, you have to cook the onion properly. You don't need it raw, because raw it's too hard. So when the onion is cooked, you're gonna add your mushrooms. Then at last, I have a secret to make it more Galician-like. It doesn't have that thing on the popular strogonoff, but I once saw Jamie Oliver add it, and it works just fine. The paprika is just an excellent ingredient for this dish. Actually, Jamie Oliver did the same recipe. He used wild mushrooms, and instead of calamari, he used deer. Deer works amazing. But deer here in Spain is really hard to get, especially in the north, because, well, we ate them all. So, calamari will do right now. This is going to be served with potatoes, the fish that, and I'm going to make a green salad to start with. Nothing fancy. It's simple food, delicious food. I bet you're going to like it. There you go. The onion is just, you know, there, transparent. That's what you need. You need it to be transparent, flexible. If there's some slices that are still like raw, keep cooking it a little bit. But you can see it's a matter of minutes. I mean, it doesn't take much to do it. After slicing and dicing, I think it's a 20-minute dish. I'll never time it, but yeah, 20 minutes should suffice to serve. It's the pain in the ass is actually cleaning the calamari. That's a long time there. It took me like half an hour to get it done. And it's disgusting because you have to stick your finger in the thing. It's like, you know, yeah. But serves the purpose. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, the onion is ready, so I'm gonna add my mushrooms. Look, wild mushrooms, simple mushrooms will do. Yes. Now the mushrooms are gonna add some liquid to the thing. That's fine because cream thickens really quick, and you don't want it to be that thick. You want a sauce, right? So don't add anything to it. Some people add flour or cornstarch or anything. Don't do that. Don't be an asshole. Do it like I do, and it's gonna be delicious. Because if you want it more thick, just let it stand for half an hour, and the cream will grow, and that's what you need, right? Now the cream is tricky. Don't overcook it, because if you overcook the cream, it's gonna separate. It is gonna look like shit. Like, you know, I don't know. It never happens to me because, you know, I'm a pro. But if you're a dick and you put it there and you overcook it, it's gonna separate the oils from the cream, and it's gonna coagulate, and it looks like shit. And it tastes good, but it doesn't look nice. Okay, so let the mushrooms get the thing. This needs salt, just a bit. There. There you go. There you go. You can add a little bit more fire here. There you go. Oh my god, this is delicious. Oh, the shrimp. I forgot about them. The shrimp is really easy because I have a really nice shrimp here. So I'm gonna get back to you. I'm gonna clean them. Just, you know, take the starches off. Okay, shrimp. If you get too complex about the shrimp, you're doing it wrong. Shrimp is delicious by itself. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna marinate it in olive oil and some salt, and that's it. I'm gonna add the olive oil. I'm gonna be generous about it because I'm not gonna add olive oil to the pan that I'm gonna, you know, grill them in. So I'm gonna do this, add some generous amount of olive oil, and then I'm gonna add sea salt to them, and I'm gonna mix them. That's it. That's what you need. It's as simple as that. It's gonna be great. The sauce is, you can add some garlic and parsley to this mix, but it wouldn't do good because the sauce is already like, the sauce is already garlicky and onion, and it has all those different flavors going on, and this should be the most natural possible. Okay, check on my potatoes and fish. See? Yeah. Potatoes are almost done. Let's give it a twist here. Okay. Perfect. Okay, now this is ready. The mushrooms are halfway cooked. That's what we need. We're gonna add some cream now. Make it natural cream. Don't use that sweet shit that you use for, you know, making cakes and whatnot. What you need is just the color. You're gonna add this. Oh my god, this looks delicious. I'm gonna be generous about it because I want to make quite an amount of sauce. Yeah, you add that. And now the special touch, the paprika. Paprika, you shouldn't be greedy about it. Don't use a large amount. Take it out with a spoon. Alright. Make sure it doesn't have like chunks. Look, I'm using half a teaspoon. Right? Just add it there and mix it. Yes. Yes. I think it could use a bit more. So a full teaspoon will do. You can notice by the color what I'm trying to achieve here. Yes. Yes, you need it to be pinkish, orangish, but do not let the white go. If you let the white go, then you put too much on it, and it's gonna dominate over the rest of the flavors. Then you're doing it wrong and your dish just turned to shit. Now, okay. I'm gonna cook it when it starts boiling for 3 minutes. That's it. You don't need more. Otherwise, it's gonna separate, like I said before. Okay. Welcome back. We're gonna flip him. There you go. Whatever you do, don't overcook seafood. It gets chewy and it loses flavor. You need to get it like properly done. You know what I mean? Yeah, I should do some other thing to flip them, but I like to feel my food. If you can't stand the heat of the pan, man, get the fuck out of your kitchen. That's it. That's the rule. There you go. Yeah. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be really awesome. You can see the color of the thing. Let me show you. See? See the stripes? That's what we need. Look how beautiful those shrimp are. Yeah. Natural shrimp. Yeah. So, I'm gonna mount a dish now so you can see what I'm talking about. The thing and the thing and the thing. So you grab a dish, as gay as it looks, you put the dish on, you bring your fish, I'm gonna grab a nice piece of it, look. Yeah. Right? Then you will add, where's the spoon? Shit. You're gonna add the sauce. Here. You're gonna add your sauce, your strogonoff, and put it on top of the fish. There you go. Be generous. You made a lot of it. Right? Then you're gonna add some potatoes. Delicious potatoes. Gonna add a couple right here, and you're gonna put a little bit more of sauce without calamari right there. That's a good dish. And then on the remaining sauce here, you're gonna lay down your shrimp. Oh my god, those are hot. So, make sure they're properly cooked, and you're going to put them there. Come to Papa. This is what I'm talking about. Watch this. See? Oh my god, this is going to be delicious. See what I mean? That's what you need to do. 3 shrimp, 2 pieces of fish, couple potatoes, and eat. Do it. Okay, have a nice day.